Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome. My name is Andrea and today I'm bringing you my top 5 keto essentials. Like, these are things that I have at my house all the time. They really help me stay on track, really help me stay keto. And I'm really excited to share these with you guys. So let's get started. I typically don't snack throughout the day. It's more after dinner. I feel like I need a dessert, but really it's like a snack. I don't typically have something sweet after dinner, at least not all the time. Sometimes I'll bust out some dark chocolate, but it's pretty bitter. I try to stay with 70% or higher, and we'll usually just have 1 or 2 squares out of the bar, so it's never really that many carbs. But I don't love the bitterness. I just kind of do it when when your girl needs some chocolate. So instead, I typically will snack on salty things. I will show you some of the things that I really enjoy eating. So I found this at Costco one day and I was like, wow, it's both of the things I love. We all know about moon cheese, we all know about pork rinds. Boom, they did it together and it's really good. I was actually a little bit hesitant to taste it and see what it was like, but it's extra crunchy. You taste the cheddar up front and then you get the pork rind towards the end, and it's just really, really good. They look like this. This is a snack I got that I have not tried yet. I found this at Whole Foods. So 4505 is my favorite brand for pork rinds. And they have this cheese chicharron mix, which basically it has pork rinds, pork cracklings, and cheese, dried cheese in the pack. I have not tried these. Hopefully they're good. Let me know if you've tried them. I'm really curious. I also really love these little Vermont Turkey pepperoni sticks. They're my favorite on-the-go thing. I usually have one in my purse, and if I get a little hangry, I'll just pop one open and eat it, and they really get me out of a jam. I love these things. This is something that I recently ran into. I don't even remember where I bought this. I feel like I saw this at Walmart and I picked it up, but I honestly don't remember. It's been a long, long time. I bought 2 of these and tried one the other day and I was hooked, and now I don't remember what store I bought it at. So let me know if you know where to find these. But they're the microwavable pork rinds. So I put these in the microwave popcorn, and then you pull them out and the pork rinds are all warm and nice and they're real salty. I threw some nutritional yeast on top of this to give it a cheesy flavor, and oh my god, it was so good. I was supposed to share the bowl with my husband and I legit was like,
you're gonna have to go eat your own because I'm gonna eat all of this.
And I did eat it all and it was so good. Next things that I always keep in my fridge are some dairy staples. So first, I always have some heavy whipping cream. This is one I picked up at Target. I typically will always look at the nutrition facts and the ingredients just to see what's in it, because I know that some brands will sneak in 1 carb here, just because of the random stuff that they add into it. I also always have some butter. I typically buy the Kerrygold box at Costco and I freeze it. I'm basically out. I only have one little pack left. So sometimes I'll buy this European style butter instead. Again, always look in the back to see what's in it and what the carbs are. I know this is real cliche, but I love eggs. Love eggs. But I am an egg snob, I'm not gonna lie. I will pay $8, $9, $10 a carton of eggs if I think they're good eggs. So these are my absolute favorite eggs. The heritage breed eggs that are blue and brown with the amber yolk. Oh my god, if you guys have not tried an amber yolk, you need to get on it. This stuff is legit. It's super, super tasty. Yolks are a rich orange, really dark orange amber color. It's amazing, and each egg has 6 grams of protein. So I usually have 2 eggs. It's 12 grams of protein. Great way to start off my day, to break my fast. I'm probably gonna have some eggs for lunch, honestly, because I love them so much. Next thing I always keep is beef. Like I always have some kind of beef in the fridge. Like I had to go out and buy some chicken today because I only had beef and I was like, kind of want some chicken. But we're gonna have beef for dinner tonight anyway. So I always have some ground beef in the fridge. So this is one I picked up at Costco. It was like a 3-pack, but you know, we ate 2 of them. So this is the only one I have left. It's like the Wagyu beef, ground beef from Costco. I like getting ground beef because you can do a lot of things with it. So you can make burgers, you can make meatballs, you can make, like I love making a Salisbury steak with these. I make a lasagna with these, or just some tacos. Like there's so many options with ground beef. Always have a package of ground beef at home. And then the other thing I always have is roast. So this is a chuck roast. Which is actually what we'll be eating today, which is why it's like all defrosted and ready to go. I like getting chuck roast because you can do so much with it. Obviously, you can do pot roast, you can go that route. I also like to do like barbacoa with these. You can smoke these on a smoker and they come out kind of like beef brisket-y, poor man's brisket. It's so good. You can also make these in the air fryer. You can bake it in the oven. There's just so many options for this. So this was for dinner tonight. The fourth thing that I want to share with you guys is sweeteners. So I always have some kind of keto sweetener at home. Typically I go for the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. So I like getting the one that's in little packets like this. Because then I can just grab some packets and keep them in my purse with me along with my pepperoni stick. I also really like this brand. It's called Pure Cane. I have packets of Pure Cane as well. Pure Cane is made out of fermented sugar cane. So it's made out of sugar and then it's blended with erythritol. It's really good. It's really close to like tasting like sugar. It does have like a slight aftertaste, but overall it's pretty good. I also always have some liquid ones on hand, especially if I'm baking something. So the Trader Joe's liquid stevia is really good. Lakanto, like liquid one. And then I also have this vanilla sweet drops. This one is like vanilla extract and stevia mixed together with some glycerin because it is a little bit thick. I like having different options because some days I want something really, really sweet and some days I want to go less sweet. And so just kind of having those different options really helps. But honestly, I will say that I reach for the Lakanto or the Pure Cane sweetener most of the time. And then finally, last but not least, I always have some kind of Carby Feeling thing. What I mean by that is I'll typically have tortillas or bread. So I like getting the keto white bread. I've also gotten the Sola bread. But let me tell you something. The Sola bread, the bread slices are so small, like tiny. Compared to the keto white bread, I would rather just get the keto bread because I feel like I get to eat a little more sandwich versus like the Sola bread. If I make a sandwich, I'm still hungry because that bread is like this big. I also have Carb Balance tortillas. So I always have some of this, the Mission Carb Balance flour. And then I also like to have the burrito sized whole wheat Carb Balance. Let me tell you why. You take this guy, okay, it's like really big, it's burrito size. You fry it up in a little bit of oil just to get it like a little crispy, you know, a little crunchy. And then you put some pizza toppings on it and then you broil it in your oven. And honestly, it's like the best like thin crust pizza you could get. Like so good. When I first tried that, I was like mind blown. Thank me later. It's so good. As a bonus, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I love coffee. So I always have some coffee creamer at home. Sometimes I'll use some of these sugar-free ones. The macros aren't great. Like this has 1 carb, but the ingredients are like, I'll read them to you. Ready? Let's read them together.
Water, corn syrup, and there's 2 little asterisks next to it, and on the bottom it says, adds a trivial amount of sugar. What does that mean? What is a trivial amount to you? Like, I don't know.
No, I have this sometimes when I really want to splurge, you know. But most of the time, I'll go for some nut pods or just plain almond milk. Let me tell you, my favorite drink at Starbucks in the wintertime is the peppermint mocha, okay? In the summertime, s'mores frappuccino. Like, I love that thing. Love it. Like, I literally would order it like twice a day. It was bad. Needless to say, I love me a sweet coffee. So I will also like grab some of these Torani sugar-free sweeteners. So I've got the cinnamon vanilla one. That one's really good. Obviously the sugar-free French vanilla, which I'm almost out of. And I've also got, I recently got this one, the sugar-free white chocolate. It's pretty good. I really want to get a sugar-free coconut so I can make like a white chocolate coconut mocha situation. I have tried just the sugar-free chocolate one and I didn't love it. So I have not repurchased that, but bonus is my coffee stuff. Wraps up my keto essentials, things I always have at my house. Like if you came over, you can be guaranteed that I will have all these items in my home. For sure. Like, I don't let myself run out of these things, especially the coffee things or the eggs. Like, no, never. Coffee, eggs, I mean, everything. I'm like, I'm never out of the sweetener. I always have some kind of bread or tortilla. I always have, like, the dairy. I always have the snacks. I just like to be prepared, okay? I like to be prepared. Like, I don't know what kind of munchies I'm gonna get later on. Like, if I don't have these things at home, I'm setting myself up for failure instead of success. So I just want to make sure that I've got them, that it's ready to go, so that when craving strikes or it's like snack time or coffee time, like I got it handled. I'm not going to drive to Starbucks and spend like way too much money on a way too sugary drink, you know? All right, well, I hope this was helpful to you. And I'd love to hear what your favorite keto staples are, or just your staples in general. Like, what are things you never let run out in your house? Like, you're like, ooh, I'm running low on this. I gotta go to the store and buy it. Thanks so much for spending time with me. I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe and talk to me down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys and get to know you some more. Until next time, bye.